to the You Are Life podcast dedicated to calling out your friends bullshit. I'm Brian.
Everybody SRD.
Back at it again. Another riveting episode.
Oh, really?
Live podcast. You know, here some of us had some maybe stronger journeys to get here than others. You know? But we made it.
But I'm here.
We're here ready to bring y'all that energy to talk about all the stuff we've been seeing on our timeline. Y'all done seen this stuff. It's been a crazy couple of weeks. We got some topics, heavy, light. You know, we just gonna enjoy them and have a good time. Make it a little laid back. Kick some laughs off when we can. You know what I'm saying? Bring a little information. Call each other out when we do call each other out. You know, come with standard punishment. We don't like nobody up here just speaking on the side of anything. Lie. Bring it.
Why you look at me? I'm gonna go to That's what we're pointed. Okay. Yeah.
With no elbows.
I ain't gonna say that. Making eye contact and stuff. That's offensive.
We gonna call them out. You know, that's the bottom line. That comes with a shot. Maybe not tonight.
Probably not tonight.
$10 cash app to 805 Entertainment, and also the Stay Ready push-ups, 20 of them. And then whatever else that we may creatively come up with to punish each other. Also help in the comments will be appreciated. What's the topic today? I think my topic was y'all may have seen it's Olympic season. A little bit of controversy that kicked up in one of the boxing matches. Females, one of the males. I'm not
gonna play with you.
We're gonna find out. We're gonna talk about it. Sir, what was yours?
Something that I just found out recently, which kind of bothered me, because I'm talking about a couple of astronauts that have been in space now going on 2 months.
I think it's more than a couple.
And it's supposed to be, it was supposed to be a 10-day trip, but due to some, I ain't gonna say too much, but due to some technical difficulties, it's gonna come out. Technical difficulties, they stranded out there right now, and I don't know when they're gonna be home or whatever, but we're gonna get into that.
Yeah, we will get into it. Oh, so close. I'm so close. Boy, I was about to bite. Oh yeah, it's my turn, right? The ninja says that he won't be caught alone in the room with a member of the opposite sex. You know, it just smacks of a longer conversation that the world has been having for
more content.
Oh, Mike Pence head ass.
Yeah. And what? Okay. Well, I guess we'll get to that. Yeah, I didn't see that yet. But yeah, that's my topic. You know.
You didn't get the reference? Oh, okay.
No.
I
went over.
Yeah, I'll explain it when we get to your topic.
We see we already got some boiling new lines, that some possibles, a couple maybes. We're gonna see what happens on this episode, and then the punishments fly. Y'all ready to get into it?
I suppose.
Any more work that need to be addressed?
Just make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
805ENC.com.
We need it.
Yes, that is all the links that you will want.
Shout out Maury too.
90% of the links that you will want. Yeah, shout out to Maury. That's it. Yeah.
Well, I'm ready.
I mean,
announcements done.
You know the motto.
Hey.
And we're back.
All right, we back at it again. My topics first, like I said in the intro, I'm saying this Olympic season. We out here doing what Americans do at these Olympics. We out there dominating.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Especially the Black Americans.
The black ones in particular, but as a whole as well. But we
Not
would get the
saying-
majority
I'm not
of
saying
them.
it's genetic or anything.
Yeah,
I'm saying.
I think we got like some 20 plus golds, over 70 altogether, just racking up the hardware, man.
You talking about this year?
This year. And you may have seen the likes of like Noah Lyles go out there and win in the 100-meter dash. We got Shakara, what's it, Shakara Reed out there getting
That's
silver.
my girl.
She got a silver. She did her thing, though. I didn't realize how much they was kind of fucking with her before the race. Kind of got her out of her mindset and everything.
The whole nother runner quit because of how they
she said that, I wasn't like the best of her legacy or whatever she was talking about, like the Jamaican one.
Yeah, because they had to. Never mind.
I've heard nothing about that at all.
None?
Really?
Yeah, no, I'm not calling you out. I'm completely out of the loop
You
on
didn't
that.
say you wasn't in the fold.
I'm not in the know.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
in the know.
But that wasn't even the point of the topic. But yeah, that is.
I mean, that was pretty big.
Yeah.
So I mean, I would like to know more about that, but I guess
Let's wrap through this and then see what the time's talking about. Also, Simone Biles out there doing her thing. The stuff you wouldn't expect, like Katie Ledecky,
With all her nappy
out there
hair for all you
swimming.
fucking haters.
A stupid even thing to even say
To
when
even
you're
bring
witnessing
up when you-
greatness. This girl's flipping all over the map. You want her hair to stay like
Right.
Come on,
They could have gave that girl that present care before she did them flips.
Stupid.
Sit your ass down.
straight stupid.
You
But
can't even climb on top of a bar.
we doing our thing like I'm trying to, we doing what Americans usually do in the Olympics. But there was a little
Did he
controversy.
just win the 400, 4x4?
I didn't see what's going on tonight. We talking about tonight. So I haven't seen. There was an earlier
We
controversy
winning a lot.
Early.
with a different country, but I think an overall thing we've talked about on here, a societal hot topic right now is boxer Iman. I think it's Khalif. I think she's fighting out of Algeria.
Right. Yeah, that
is
is
it
what we're
Khalif?
doing here, huh?
Khalif,
Let me
something
pull
like
that up real quick.
she got under fire a little bit when she put hands on this Italian boxer who quit after 46 seconds, saying she ain't never got punched like that before in her life.
Wow.
And she been fighting women all her life.
Okay. Tell us how you really feel.
Qu'est-ce qui vous permet?
These are the boxing officials banished from the Olympics who came to Paris anyway and brought bedlam,
Moment, why you attack me? Moment.
stoking confusion over gender eligibility of fighters rather than providing promised clarity.
This was brought about by what happened in the ring with the Italian and Imam Khalif. I've been discussing this. Stop.
This Olympic sideshow turning into a shambles. Officials and their systems in
That's the
meltdown.
Russian agency, right?
The International Boxing Association's leader appearing from Russia to rant about the IOC.
Just said it.
And he's Russian.
But remember, at the heart of this are two women,
There are two of
Lin Yung Ting and Iman Khalif. Their right to compete as women being publicly doubted.
This is a question I'm asking myself. Why now? I was greatly affected because honestly, it wasn't an easy thing to go through at all. It was something that harms human dignity.
Khalif and Lin disqualified by the IBA during last year's World Championships
Oh,
and
hold
still unverified.
on. Okay. That looks like a man.
Looks like a man.
All right.
Okay,
I'm just gonna say it. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
claims over the presence of
No,
XY
but pretty crazy.
chromosomes.
Look like
An
girls
attempt
don't
to-
make them no less of a
looks
boy.
like it's subjective.
Listen,
I've known some pretty strong face.
you can say what you want.
She's strong face. Yeah.
You can say what you want. You can say what you
I
want.
hear the rose pop.
You can say what you want.
Explain
That
only
looks like a man.
drawing more questions.
Given the fact the first tests on these two boxers were conducted in 2022, why did you wait until 2023 for the next test and the results only announced when the boxers were on for medals?
It was something new for us in the sport. So one result coming from one laboratory, the result coming out, and moving on to the next competition. We were waiting for the next tournament to then do the necessary testing.
We'll never be honest about it, but it's only because she defeated a Russian boxer before they start trying to come after her. For
But did he say that we test them at one and we were just gonna wait until the next event to see if that test was correct? Is that what he basically said?
something like that. A bunch of bullshit. The real reason is because she knocked out a Russian boxer, a Russian female boxer, and they don't like that.
Paris doesn't like that.
No,
IBA.
the IBA. They're Russian. They're a Russian-based.
I see.
What you call it?
Conglomerate? I don't even know what you would call it. League?
Committee.
Mm-hmm. Association.
Mm-hmm.
Police Algeria teammate arrived, dismissing gender misconceptions.
No lie.
Betrayed like that, you will feel
because they don't like that.
frustrated.
This has been a chaotic news conference by a scandal play boxing governing body with rambling attacks on Olympic officials while claiming to be protecting women's sport. Will it expose fighters who've already received so much abuse to more hatred?
It went on for 2 hours.
You know, some people see this as a bit of a farce. What? This whole event today. What? Does it not seem a bit of a farce?
It's a farce.
This all an attempt to dismantle the credibility of the Olympics, stirring more disruption before the boxers return to the ring. Rob Harris, Sky News, Paris.
Not only was it a farce, we know that the reason we probably don't, but the Olympics stopped taking their fucking suggestions like for the participants for specific reasons. These niggas was doing weird shit. They was having issues with some testing and having some other
trying to get their guys in.
Yeah, some shit that the ICL,
you're throwing acronyms around now.
Yeah.
The Olympic Committee.
You'll get no protest from me.
The Olympic Committee was like, we don't trust y'all
on the up and up like y'all.
Yeah. And they were supposed to make some changes. They never made that. Made them not be credible for the Olympics.
So you're saying they're going after these women with the higher.
What are the odds that there are two of them though?
It's a thing that's happened.
Actually,
before.
yeah,
it's not that got hit with the same.
Two?
Yeah, there was a sprinter
at the
that
same
had
time.
the same issue.
I don't remember at the same
it was
time.
a few years ago though.
Yeah, when I think she ended up not running.
And they disqualified her because she had elevated testosterone levels, even though
I
she
remember
was a natural
talking about
female,
this before.
But
Yeah,
they wanted her to take
Olympic
inhibitors, hormone blockers, and she was like, no.
Yeah.
Can't remember. It was a unique name.
Yeah, don't get me to lying.
I'm trying to get him jump off.
The point is, genetics is not black and white, X and Y.
No, they're not.
Everybody's not going to be the same. Every single person's body is not going to be the same.
Although, I mean, to argue the exception to fit your, to fit whatever it is that you're trying to say would kind of go along with, I don't know, what the current climate is.
If
like,
you pass
what
test
are
that
the odds that nowadays, when gender is more controversial than ever, that you end up with two so-called alleged trans or not trans or whatever didn't pass the test athletes? Like, what are the odds?
Well, to be fair, that's part of the reason that dude was calling that shit a farce, because they were supposed to come answer questions to reveal what tests were taken that they failed,
unverified,
and
so it doesn't make anything conclusive, but it does discredit the entire process.
Yeah.
It raises the suspicion, right?
At least makes
the entire
it
process, so that everything that's being questioned has to be, kind of considered, even if no matter how likely it is. Like the all of this, I don't know, man. I mean, what is it? Intersexed? What is that supposed to be? I mean, that's what
we're calling.
There were two.
She's never been diagnosed as intersex or transitioning or
my thought line of thinking. This is my assumption that I would make is what it looks like to me is that they sliding some trans women in there and trying to get some wins for their country. Like it may, I think just using American politics against them, so to speak. But
it's not an American thing.
It's not an American thing, and that particular country,
it's also
transgenderism is illegal.
That's what I'm saying.
So it's hard for me to believe they would slide some transgenders in there to represent their country,
to win their to
represent their country,
to win.
Winning, they don't know if she's going to win.
Yeah, but
that's not a guarantee.
She has lost multiple times,
and she has lost multiple times.
But they weren't announcing the nature of these women. They just entered them, and then the women didn't pass certain tests.
No, the nature of these women, they've been boxing already. They have been boxing, years.
And then last,
and it wasn't until
they tested an unverified test to have some kind of abnormality in their chromosomes.
Something, abnormality.
Were these the top two
XYZ type shit?
Were these the top two women in the competition?
No,
and even that one, she wasn't even a top boxer.
Oh, well,
She do got a better body.
arguable, bro.
Oh, there's a
Good.
comment in there. What's that? Who talking in the comment?
Yeah, is there a comment here? Let's see. She lost fights though. She's not just yeah. That came up. That came
And
up.
there's
Whatever.
another just to show where she at now, because she is on the. She's still fighting after she
I don't know, man.
made
Oh.
the Italian quit in 49 seconds.
Wait. One caveat. As far as we know, and as far as been expressed, she has a uterus. She has periods.
If she can pass all the tests,
she can
Yeah,
have babies.
now,
and
if
give
that's
birth
all
and
true-
get pregnant.
Yeah, if that's all true,
As a man, I know that that's not man qualities. I don't care what the chromosomes say.
Mhm.
You'll never be able to have a baby if you're a natural born man.
frankly, we won't know until this person has a
Until
baby.
it seems like the test is really just let me look at
But
her.
her
And if it
period
looks
is
like,
real.
and if she look a
We
little
don't have
strong,
periods.
we gon'
I mean, what proof you got? Like,
we don't.
This is,
That's the whole thing.
that's the
No,
that's the
these
point
are-
that I'm trying to make.
These are their testimonies. This is her side of the story.
It's a
Like,
testimonial.
I'm a girl. I've been a girl my whole life.
Okay.
I've had periods. I've
Okay.
gone through all of this stuff.
Okay.
We're the ones saying, "No, bitch, you look like a man. I don't believe you." And that, to me, that's not a scientific test.
You know,
I know, but
what do you mean?
butch built bitches that look like dudes.
You're the one with the BBBs, huh? You didn't want to say it, but
Big-
you had to say it.
Bleeding blonde, bad built butch body bitches out there.
Mhm.
Guys can't have periods.
Guys
That is
cannot
true.
have periods.
Oh yeah, you haven't proven to me that this person is having periods. I don't
Also
want
not
proof.
proven.
And if they, I'm gonna remain skeptical. And if somewhere down the line a baby comes out of this human being, then I'll know that this person was a woman,
So we're
and
just gonna-
I'll owe
are
him
we
an
gonna-
apology.
Are we gonna ignore the baby pictures of her as a girl, or her daddy saying, "Hey, this is my daughter, always been my daughter, and never been a
Hey, pull them up.
like or babies?" And she passed the test.
Let's see. This is like guys can't have periods.
Okay.
I mean, too.
And she passed the test. Look, man.
Hey, Margie
As
Jones
far as
got
you know.
almost the same body type as this heifer. You can't tell me she don't look like a trans, and we were supposed to accept that she's a fucking
Derek enjoyed your
boom. Ooh, what happened?
alliterative
It was very literal.
bleach blonde bad built. Let's see. Anthony said, I just saw an article that said our resident fact checker, y'all.
Yeah, she
An article that said her dad just showed the birth certificate on TV. Okay. Well,
Either way, we're making judgments off of aesthetics, though.
That's
And
true. That's true.
That's dangerous.
That's true.
Because
that where we are now,
are attacking even if we're just saying hypothetically or allegedly, and a natural born female, as if she's not.
It was really how the Italian boxer was playing it. I think they kind of just fed into everything because she had the aesthetic, right? We can believe that this strong-looking woman
Mhm.
may be possibly a slimmer dude fighting women. Like we saw a dude in college. What was our boy in college that tried to go in the NCAA and broke all the records in swimming?
Oh, Leah Thompson.
Like, it's not like unheard of.
Oh, girl, you
No.
And I
Yeah,
think it
that's
kind of
why
played
it's
into
a
that narrative
Mhm.
that sparked that, and then try to turn her.
No, that's how bitch knew what she was doing. Talking about I've been fighting women my whole life. I ain't never been hit that hard. Bitch, I seen her. So I seen the clip of her getting hit, and even her whole style and
Thompson.
boxing.
Nigga,
Leah
Leah Thomas.
Boxing. She left all this shit wide open while she was trying to connect, and that bitch gave her clean to the. And it don't
Oh,
matter.
you talking
It
about
don't matter how strong you
what's
are.
her
If you
name?
take one right here to the fucking face,
Mhm.
it's gonna ding you.
Imani? Are you talking about Imani?
The-
Imani Khalif?
I'm talking about the
that
one
was
she was
the
fighting, the
question.
Italian
Okay.
girl, and the bitch fell and gave up in 46 seconds.
I ain't
Bitch,
want no more.
you quit boxing because you got punched.
Yeah.
You're in boxing.
She had to cover them tracks.
She knew she was gonna win. That's the problem.
She was
She was like, time out, forfeit.
She was fighting like a girl.
Nah.
I mean, that's a comment.
Let's see. Derek Greg says she quit before. She's a quitter.
Oh, his reputation, huh?
Oh, okay. So she's quit
Oh, this is
before.
the pattern.
Hey,
That's what
man.
I'm saying.
That's fine. All right.
There was an
We
actual
have the
trend.
resident boxer.
Let's see. V500. If she was born a female, she's you all right with me. There you go. I wish we could pull this up.
There was an
we got
actual
you.
trans fighter in the Olympics though, but it was a trans
Yeah.
male, I believe.
Female going into the male.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
dangerous too, though.
Oh yeah, but
That's
that's not
Evan-
gonna get the play though.
I
'cause
got
it
to put
doesn't-
these hands on you.
It doesn't fit the narrative.
Weirdly enough, nobody sees that as an advantage entering the competition.
Oh, because it's not.
I think they should be like, "Are you sure?"
Yeah, they should.
Now, if you good enough to make it to this point,
I mean, if you already beat up a few men,
it is the Olympics too. So this is not like your neighborhood high school basketball team or boxing team.
Right. Yeah, do some
You
work
have
to
to
get
put in some work
At least
to
in your
get
country.
here.
At least
In your country. And Italy chose wrong.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, her face was just as strong as the Algerian.
I'm sorry, but yeah,
But it couldn't handle that punch right.
from the specimen check, you know, when they do the weigh-in, you gotta know. You just gotta know that she ain't up to the fight. So, you know, you can't take these
The
punches.
face off?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You
Nah.
know, I got kids at
Yeah,
home.
the minute she saw her, she took a couple punches. Like, nope.
How many rounds is this? 3 rounds. Oh God, no.
Can you imagine getting hit so hard you imagine you have to be getting hit by the opposite gender?
Here, look.
This bitch hit me too hard. This can't be a girl.
Shanice said, definitely fighting like a girl, so don't cancel me.
That's
That's the
horrible.
one right there. Let's see. She said she could. Hold on, my bad. She could take the punch and ran. She could have took the punch and ran. I mean, how many times you gonna get punched? There's only so far. Yeah, right.
2 times is too much for her.
I guess I don't know. Getting hit too hard hurts. I would imagine.
They thought it was going to be a
Right, yeah, even with the gloves on, just that pop, pop. You're like, wait.
Her form was fucked up. She was like this. Like, what are you doing? Leaving all this open.
She thought it was amateurs. Are we boxing?
Oh yeah, that's what happened.
So y'all think that Italy is just trying to cover up the fact that none of their bitches can fight?
Like, oh, what are you boxing?
At least this one.
Why you come over here boxing?
This was the best they had to offer.
Get your ass out this ring.
You want some of this old man?
Wow.
No.
Yeah.
But she's still fighting, Iman. She got I think it was a fight this Friday for the gold. She's guaranteed bronze at this point in the Olympics.
Yeah.
If she win, which it seems like she is, you know, and she could
Frankly,
get the gold.
She might not. She's lost to women before.
She hasn't lost.
I don't have a personal stake in this, you know. So if she wins, congratulations to her. It's no
I
big
will
deal.
say this though, I disagree with the fact that the Italian girl ended up getting paid the prize money for the fight, and she forfeited. To me, that was bullshit.
She still got a little check, huh?
That was bullshit.
Yeah.
No, you quit, bitch. You go home with nothing. Get
That's
out of
true.
here.
Yeah.
You're embarrassing your country. Get out of here.
Yeah.
You don't get a fucking check.
They probably, I mean, you know, they use the not passing of the test to
Probably
legitimize
to justify or whatever, but still,
to justify it all.
none of that.
So
is
how does
even
that work?
resolved
If
enough,
she's getting
though.
paid the prize money, but she took the L, and then the person goes and fights to win the gold,
So you see why I have a problem with that. That's why I have a problem.
that's all
with that.
kinds of fucked up.
It's all kinds. To me, it's
You a lie. She ain't get paid nothing.
Well,
What you talking about?
I mean, I did just point. Yeah, that does seem
I posted it
illogical.
on my Facebook, bro.
Hold on. Yeah. Ooh, that's
I posted the whole article on my Facebook.
not a good look. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up too.
For damn. For the push-ups. For the push-ups. Goddamn.
For the push-ups, yeah, it's gonna have to be. Female boxer to receive prize money after controversial Imani Khalif match.
Who reported that?
Hungary Today.
They hungry, bro.
This story apparently. Let's see. Although she was defeated in the quarterfinals by her Algerian opponent, the Hungarian Boxing Association considers Luka Hamori as a medal-winning competitor.
Why?
Yeah.
Look at that prize.
Or the association will pay the boxer the 31.35 million.
You just can't consider somebody something.
which is about 80,000 euros.
Which is what American.
I should probably pull this up so everybody can see it, huh?
That ain't nothing gonna change. You can't say I consider you a medal winning competitor when you quit in the first, second round of the shit. You
46 seconds in the first round. He only halfway through.
She got bronze medal prize money. That's weird.
That was the one that she was qualifying for, the bronze, right?
That's
what they were fighting for.
So she got the prize money, but not the medal.
Right.
That's curious.
Y'all just wanted to give us money. I could gave us money. You had to make
They trying to pacify her to say, "We sorry we let this person hit you that hard in this fight." That's bullshit. That's worse than a fucking. That's worse than a what's them participation trophies? That's worse than that.
Well, if I was her, I would take me my participation cash. I quit, and I was thinking like, it kind of make it seem like she got paid off to do it.
What it seemed like is you lost that.
You lost.
I did.
You lost that.
But at least you called it out.
We got
A couple of, let's see, is she trans or not? You know, all signs point to
Female until proven otherwise.
she's not trans.
That's what I'm gonna go with. Female until proven otherwise.
Yeah, I think that all of the evidence is leaning that way.
There's no evidence to support that she's going through any kind of transition. She doesn't have any medical history of being a boy, going to a girl, or everything that's happening within her seems to happen naturally. And I don't think
they got baby pictures and all that stuff. It's but you know what? I will still reserve a smaller bit of skepticism still. But the evidence, the presented evidence, the circumstantial evidence, if you will, points to her being a woman. So yeah, that's about all I got to say about it.
Y'all can let us know what else y'all want on this topic.
He lost
comments.
I just wanted on record.
I'll hit my push.
Is that I just wanted on record.
All right. Stay ready. I'll do them at some point.
Yeah,
we'll get out of this topic. Y'all can let us know.
And we're back.
All right. My topic. So, almost 2 months ago, there were a couple of astronauts that got sent into space to one of the orbiting space stations out there on what was supposed to be a 10-day turnaround trip, which is, when you think of space, is weird to say turnaround trip.
10 days, even 10 days seem like short.
Yeah. That's why I said.
Real quick.
Some shit happened with the thrusters or something on the part that detaches from the actual rocket.
Their spacecraft.
And
I always wonder what happens to it.
It left them stranded. Actually, it left them stranded out there, and there's a hell of a lot of concerns and issues. And there's up until today, there was no projected return date for them. It was almost indefinitely while they try to figure this out. But
you let the people.
Oh, yeah.
I'll touch on it more day 63 of what was supposed to be a 10-day mission. NASA today said astronauts Butch Moore and Sonny Williams may remain in space until February.
Butch and Sonny would remain on station and become part of that increment and return home with Crew 9.
Crew 9 is a space mission to the station set to launch in late September, returning next year. For months, NASA has insisted Wilmore and Williams are not stuck in space.
Of course they would. Why would they be
years behind schedule, Boeing's troubled Starliner launched on a test flight in early June.
Oh, no.
But Starliner
they're insisting. I didn't catch that part. They said, no. So you can bring them down right now? We can't.
We gave them more time out there.
We got another trip that's gonna be scheduled in a couple months. We can just double up. You know what I'm saying?
Save gas money.
They got everything they need.
Despite the story that has been reporting for a couple of days now, actually, it was reported over a month ago. Despite these stories, they're insisting that they're like, no, you guys, they're fast up this ride.
The families is calling. Tell me, they have work.
It's fine. She'll be back.
Okay, no.
She needs
has remained docked to the space station, with mission managers divided over whether it's safe to bring Wilmore and Williams home. Ground teams are still trying to troubleshoot Starliner's helium leaks and engine thruster problems. Starliner needs those thrusters for a safe return. Now NASA could bring Starliner home autonomously without.
He's not pointing out what kind of Starliner this is, you guys. Y'all know what brand of
Oh,
Starliner
it's
this
definitely
is?
Boeing.
He said a Boeing. Oh, okay, my bad. So you could have called me right there.
A crew. Williams and Wilmore, both NASA veterans, recently insisted they're not worried.
I have a real good feeling in my heart that the spacecraft will bring us home, no problem.
In a statement, Boeing says it still believes in Starliner's capability and its flight rationale. If NASA decides to change the mission, it'll take the actions necessary to configure Starliner for an uncrewed return.
That mantra you've heard, failure is not an option. That's why we are staying here now.
Do you know
A 10-day mission that could turn into 8 months.
So, Tom, let's talk for a moment about the optics of this. If NASA turns to Elon Musk and SpaceX to get the astronauts home, that would be kind of a big black eye for Boeing.
A huge embarrassment. SpaceX has already flown 9 missions to the station with astronauts. Boeing is struggling with its first, but NASA insists it is committed to Starliner and it believes the problems can be fixed.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news.
You have to be a different type of crazy to be the first volunteer of anything first time Boeing is putting out there, especially out of the atmosphere.
After, everything that's come out with what Boeing got going
These the same ones that killed the whistleblower, right?
The whistleblower, they had the door fly off on the aircraft with all them passengers in there.
And something else.
They should keep breaking down. And the dude said it was going to break down, and they messed around and killed him.
And sent them niggas out there on a raggedy ass.
Allegedly.
Okay.
What was the cause of death supposed to be again? Do you guys remember for that dude? The guy, the whistleblower for Boeing?
Suicide, wasn't it?
Yes, it was ruled suicide.
It was a
Boy,
suicide.
that's the shadiest death I've seen since Epstein.
That part. That part.
was a real shady. That was real shady. But yes, these people.
Stream is choppy.
The stream is choppy.
Yeah, we was getting a connection signal up there.
Is it gone?
If we good on the stream, y'all give us a thumbs up in the chat or something.
Let us know.
Yeah. I seen that thing
as we continue.
Also, I seen in another article in looking up this story because I was tripping why it's not bigger than it was. NASA knew about the leaks already before it took off. They said it wasn't big enough to cause any problems. Bitch, you ain't sending me nowhere out of space with no kind of leak.
Who is the check and balances people? Like
probably somebody from Boeing.
Who is the people saying good enough on my life? Do not do this. Y'all know what happened to the Challenger, right? Like did they not see the
NASA can't have another big incident like that again. Everybody saw that happen live.
Come on.
Bruh, I don't want to be sent on anything in the ocean out here that has a leak or something, and that's here in the atmosphere. You're not gonna send me past the firmament.
Yeah, that is ironic. That and the submarine is like, we should just stay
right
for a little while until we get things figured out, right?
But it was weird to me because why are you willing to risk taking that gamble on somebody's life? And then they have this thing where we can't just abandon the project because that would be a loss of billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Get it from Elon, nigga, and do it right. They're trying to figure out how to send instructions up there to have them repair the shit that's not even their expertise.
At this point, you already lost that money. Yeah. You got 2 people up there stuck and nowhere to really get them down until September.
You lost that money.
You already lost the money. The money is gone. It wouldn't be a waste. It is a waste. You wasted millions of dollars doing this.
When you signed the contract with Boeing, you wasted that money.
And you might get people either stuck up there or who knows? They might go crazy up there. Who knows, man? It's a lot of possibilities.
But they said February of 2025.
Crazy.
Bro, they're already having concerns that there are health risks, actual health risks that
what about the supplies too? Like, do we have accommodations? What about they pooping shit like for that long? Like, is it just gonna be outside floating in space? And like, what's gonna happen?
I don't know. They're worried about their mental health.
So the concerns are mental health, dehydration, and bone density,
muscle mass loss,
muscle gravity, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now I didn't know before I found out about the time span and how long they're supposed to be stuck out there. I didn't know, so I was like, they've been out there. They're already like losing bone density. So
imagine 9 months out there is not gonna
back
be...
to up to February supposedly. 2025 is when they're expected to be rescued. So I think there's a person that actually broke I don't remember how long he went. I'm gonna say went over a year. broke the record of the longest person in space. So it can be done. It's just their concerns. I don't know. I'm just gonna say it was over a year. It was a guy that spent a long time in space. No, I think he had a twin brother. So there was a comparison when he came out. Well, it has.
He wants to do it. He wants to.
That is not true, because what I'm saying, I'm comparing it to the person that spent a really long time out there. He did have consequences for it, but I don't. Yeah, I think it was a longer time than these people have been out in space. So are they? Is it a big deal? I don't know.
If he spent the year in space, I bet you he didn't come back the same mentally. I bet you he didn't.
Well, all I'm saying is he was up there for. I want to say a year.
That's all you saying?
Yeah, I'm throwing it out there. It was a year. Yeah, that's what he was.
Come on, Sherman, do it.
You want me to do it?
Yeah. Well, there you go. You
alive?
Wait.
You alive?
Oh boy. Yeah.
When Brian tells a story, he usually don't lie about it, but I want to check the facts.
Okay. Well, y'all can go ahead, Sherman, and you can talk about this problem while I go search up.
I guess this is what the cash.
Well, we had some comments. We can check out some comments too right now on that. Go back to the comments.
He's on the screen.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I got the answer right now. Y'all want me to pull it up?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. So here's the answer. This isn't the guy, by the way, but it is the truth.
Guy.
There's another guy.
The twin?
Wait, no, which guy you talking about?
Okay,
he called you out on the
I'm
guy
gonna look for it. I'm gonna look for it. Russian, the Valery Poly, whatever, 437 days and 18 hours on the space station in 94 and 95. So somebody has
94 and 95.
Yeah.
God dang.
Yeah. So y'all can. Well, I'm just saying that to make the point of
over a year.
Yeah, the time that they got spent in there is not impossible. It's it's not great, but it's not impossible. Well, okay, I'm gonna keep on looking.
Are you satisfied?
No, I'm gonna keep on looking.
Wait, can you click on the comments?
Yeah, I think it was more of about the time than the person.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. This one he said had a twin. That's like a specific person.
He did say he was talking about a specific dude. Yeah. And that one said 878, so we don't act like it was him.
No, it wasn't him. I think it was a bald dude. 371 days. Let me see if I can find his picture. Station record holders. Frank Rubin. Nope. That guy was the one I was talking about.
340. He right up under it. He
Scott Kelly.
Up under it.
Oh, so wait. Well, we going by the real? Oh my God!
Hey, this show is called "You Alive." You almost the truth. It's not called "You Almost the Truth." It's
okay, look, I'm gonna pull this up there so you guys can see who I'm talking about. Right?
What's the facts? The year is 365 days, right?
All right, hold on. I'm pulling it up. These are the people, the Americans.
365 and a quarter
hold the American record.
Julian County.
This dude got 371. Not who I was talking about. This dude got
Frank Rubio.
Not who I was talking about. And we got Frank Rubio. Yeah. Scott Kelly.
I ain't gonna lie.
The dude that I remember. I can't remember what year.
Not to be that guy, but I'm noticing something in all these long
ass pictures. There is a specific trend.
They even got diversity hires out there.
Yeah.
Barely. And they stayed the shortest.
So I don't think she's made it 328 days. This woman was able to do it. You know what? You can. What's her name? Sunita. You got.
Yeah,
this.
But were they prepared to be out there that long?
No,
as opposed to
not rooting for her. They were not rooting for her.
They were expecting to be out there for 10 days.
We got some comments. Go get him. You can do it.
Go up.
Okay. Hold on.
Yeah. Take that L.
Wait.
We up there.
Let's see. Derek Riddick said, "Just have Elon Musk go get him." Yeah. I mean, if they care that much,
I think they said in that clip that he already had a successful SpaceX launch out there before. So at least this shit works.
Elon probably down and back a couple times already. Like, oh, y'all still here? I thought y'all left. Oh, damn.
Right.
I'll see y'all next time.
And I think that experiment happened already. To be honest with you, let's see.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he said check.
They started with the monkeys.
Yeah,
sending monkeys in space.
I technically lost that one, but oh boy, I was close. Boy, was I close. Yeah, I think my point stands. Let's see. Here we go. Tanisha said, "No, Brian, you a few years ago, so you could what?
You could still be alive."
No,
he was alive. It wasn't a year anyway. The guy he was talking about.
I still feel like I was right, but it's okay. It's fine. What do you want for that, by the way?
It was the Cash App. It's the Cash App.
See, look, they're just saying, "Give me a break." You know, I mean,
I was I don't make the rules, man.
I don't make the rules.
I just show up.
A year is a year is a year to me.
Okay,
at least a year.
What'd you say you want for him?
It's the Cash App.
Oh Jesus! All right, there you go. $5 Cash App. Yeah, I don't got the cha-ching, but there you go. We'll put that in post somewhere.
I'm fucking dead.
Oh,
either way,
yeah.
They seem to be in good spirits for that. I would be freaking the fuck out.
It's why I'm joking.
Wouldn't help
It's
me.
why I don't feel no issue joking. They seem like they was having a good time. She was playing hopscotch. You saw the hair. She was.
Was that like a month ago video or like a couple days ago video? Because if it was like optimistic, we just been here a couple days past day, we still in good spirits. But after a month and a half,
what's your breaking
point?
point?
My video is gonna look different.
What's your breaking point?
It's gonna be a hostage video. Please come.
At what point? From here to February.
I'm only expected to be there for 10 days. So after that 10 days, I think it's up to like my conditions out there, how the conditions are out there. If I can be optimistic or be like,
I can only imagine the conditions are going to get
just
worse.
Go with the flow.
No matter the point it is, it's going to get worse as longer.
But I imagine you have to go through some sort of mental like training to even go to space like that.
Yeah, training is one thing, but the situation is different. Let's see. Vincent said the longest continuous stay in space. Yeah, Valerie. Okay, I don't know when this one popped up, but
I think that was one of the ones.
Yeah,
94, 95. I remember.
Yeah, that's a good point. 437 days is definitely longer.
The experiment is we can stay in space for a year without dealing with certain. Without dealing with those certain risks. I mean, everybody's different too. I might last longer than somebody else's. Their mental fortitude might be stronger than mine, so I might crack up here.
I don't know how
kill everybody.
You think how long would you last?
Well, look, I don't know how long the recycle rate lasts for recycling your urine back in the water because they don't have
Hopefully they got the technology.
If they didn't prepare to stay up there that long, that's the problem. If they didn't prepare to stay up there that long, they probably have emergency stuff.
They said they have contingency plans.
And how long is that?
They definitely do.
Is that going to last you through February 25?
They didn't go up there thinking that nothing would ever go wrong, but still, this looks really bad. When I don't think this has really happened in a long time. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Hasn't.
Yeah, where people actually go up and they come down. They set it up. It happens pretty regularly nowadays.
At least they're not stuck, though.
Yeah.
Somebody
according to NASA.
At least they're not stuck. No,
hey, don't let me be stuck and find out it's a pride thing for y'all not getting me down here.
Right.
I'm supposed to be back down 25 days ago.
Listen, man.
Not wanting to ask for help for what reason?
Boeing will shut you up. Yeah, Boeing will shut you up.
I'd be yelling up there from the space station. Somebody gonna hear me, Boeing.
How long you think you last?
Space station accidentally explodes.
So after day 10, I think my anxiety spikes up.
It's a tragedy.
Sure. I think I reassure myself looking around the cabin with the things there.
Yeah.
A month, I am starting to get upset. And then once they give me this timeline, I think I would have to refocus myself, reground myself.
I would think if something went wrong and they know they can't just pop another person up into space, you would the minute that you found out that you couldn't go back down, you would brace yourself for a long wait.
Now that stretch.
How long? You don't know.
How long? Yeah.
But a month after, I would expect a month to go by. I wouldn't like it, but then after that month, I probably would be sweating. I'd be like, ooh.
I have a problem with the contingency. When I hear contingency, I imagine like a troubleshooting problem or something, a solution or something.
Everything they can think of.
I don't know if I'd be okay with a February 2025 contingency plan.
They don't got an escape pod
to just hike back in February when somebody else go out there. That's not a strong enough contingency for me. I need to know what the backup plan is.
Yeah, maybe the aliens will give them a ride.
Man, you see it just flying around now. Not even cloaking no more.
Yeah. And we ain't hiding.
I don't know what's AI and what's not.
I know. It's hard to tell. But I think aliens is real though.
I do too.
If they come out,
I would agree.
That's a whole nother topic. I haven't jumped in on that too. Look at that.
I wouldn't even want to hear a timeline. Yeah, you're right. You're
once you know,
just tell me eventually. I don't think that's good enough for me. No.
we getting to you, dog.
That's too indefinite for me.
He said eventually.
That's too indefinite. That's how you end up with a 9-month. I'm on my way coming.
I'm about to be on my way.
I'm about to be on my way. Oh yeah, we just gonna see Elon to come pick y'all up.
No, he up there.
I know. It's a long ass 10 days, son. That's how that drive to Vegas felt.
Man, so let's get out of this. Let's get out of this.
What you want? This your topic? Oh, this my topic.
Oh wow!
I corrected myself. Hey, we do need to get out of this topic. Though. Hey, I do want to know, how long do y'all think y'all would last out there before y'all?
I wouldn't.
And then pray,
especially if you're anticipating being out there for 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
How long do you think you'll last beyond that before you're like, hey, fuck this, everybody gotta die?
You know the deal.
But let us know in the comments.
That's what I'm looking for. And we're back. And I guess it's my topic now. So something recently came up here. Abba and Preach covered it, but I'm gonna do the original video. And it had to do with Ninja, a big game streamer, saying this. And there's more to go.
I had no idea who he was
until today. Really? Yeah. Well, he's pretty big. He was on the Masked. What is the Nick Cannon show with the dancing?
The Masked Singer.
The Masked Singer. Yeah. He was on that. Yeah, he was on the Masked Singer. I didn't know who he was till then. I was like, who is this? I couldn't,
I heard the name when he won on that money when he was a teenager.
Yeah.
Playing a freaking video game, mama. I knew I was on the something back then. Could have been millionaires.
So
off the matter duty.
Yeah, so he had something to say about a certain topic, and we'll get more into it, but I'm just gonna let him speak a little bit. Because it just covers a problem that's been happening with streamers lately. So,
guys, I see a lot of people asking me to comment on the Mr. Beast situation or whatever with Chris. Listen, it's fucking simple. And I don't care who you are. I don't care what you are. I don't care what community you're part of. Talking to fucking anyone underage. Hello?
Wait, Mr. Beast got caught talking to somebody?
It's not
one of his.
It's not
the trans the person that is a woman now, Ava Chris, whatever that's their name now. I can't remember what their name was before. They got caught basically in the past talking to underage girls. So there's a big scandal going on with that because they're pretty much an integral part of the show of Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast, and we all know Mr. over 100 million views per video. Mr. Beast, Mr. Beast.
Similar scenario with that Kai Cenat guy, one of his guys.
Yeah.
That one was kind of the age thing.
Yeah. Also, Dr. Disrespect. Oh, yeah. With the age thing with the Kai Cenati was between a 20-year-old and a 17-year-old. So
They were in high school together.
yeah. There's some.
Could have been.
Yeah. There's some. He's saying they were in high school together. Were they, or were you saying
No, I'm
that?
saying age-wise.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You know, that I think it's arguable, even though people always fall on the legal side to try to make it look creepy for the man.
Mhm.
But if it was a woman, we've seen women go to jail and the story's not that big. But just the rumor of a man that's older than a girl, and they
ask Drake
people go off. So Dr. Disrespect got caught. Dr. Disrespect was a big streamer. He got caught messaging having explicit messages with like a 16-year-old or something like that. And then I mean, if we go way back, there was a female streamer. I can't remember her name, but she came under fire, and she had this infamous apology on YouTube. That was a really bad apology, but she came under fire for having inappropriate conversations with underage boys. Underage boys. So yeah, she had like a ukulele and stuff. You can look it up.
Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah. And
so better with a ukulele.
There seems to be a trend with streamers and at the very least inappropriate interaction with people at a certain
Is it a mindset thing? I mean, you're isolated for so many hours. You kind of.
Well, think about most of your audience is probably gonna be underage anyway, because most of us can't watch you stream all day.
You're socially awkward, you know.
Most of us aren't able to watch you stream all day.
But here, this isn't that long, so this is his statement on it because
it's not difficult. Don't condone it. Just don't fucking do it.
He's aged.
Yeah, I bet he is.
Guys, what fucking year is it? How hard is it? Like,
that's what he said.
Guys. Holy shit, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. Now listen, guys, I can promise you it's not hard.
Okay.
Here's what you do, chat. Ready? You just don't DM anyone.
Just don't DM anyone. That's
obviously,
right now.
Dude, like, it's not hard. It's really not hard to be faithful, dude. It's probably one of the easiest things in the world. You just completely. I mean, you just like I don't know what to tell you. It's not hard. Like I don't know what to tell you. I don't, dude. I go out of my way to make sure that I am never even alone in another room with a woman.
Whoa!
Ever in any moment, like
in life,
like there was like my PR person. Like it doesn't matter who it is. I don't have to work with me, whatever, bro. There is someone else in that room at all times. If we're alone, I leave.
Mike Pence is his inspiration.
That's on like fidelity.
Oh, I forgot that is the thing that Mike Pence does. That's the gist of it, right? So basically, his policy, and I can't be mad at him for it, is to just not be in the room with somebody else, because of what the rumors that will start and how the story begins and the buzz starts and everything. So you give nobody, like a plausible reason to accuse you. I mean, it's a real extreme measure to take.
It is, but when you have to be conscious of too, like regularly, because he said anytime he finds himself alone in a room with a female,
because
immediately
it follows a Me Too trend.
It's
just you. Where everybody go? In another room?
It's just you.
So I mean, like the Me Too trend, right? So a lot of people, the wrong was done to a lot of women, but then a lot of accusations started flying around. I mean, look what happened to Aziz. That nigga disappeared. He had one of the best shows on Netflix,
and it was incredible.
And he just had a bad date put out on the internet, and then he got Me Too. And so with this, you see this trend of what's going on, but you got to really make sure that the situation is what it looks like. So I think the point that was being made, and I don't know the whole situation, but with a 20-year-old and a 17-year-old was that, technically she was 17, but then but that's not, they were saying it's not that big enough of an age gap to where this looks creepy. You know what I mean? Right. Like that's what people were saying.
Because you still have a legal argument.
You still have a legal argument, and so people will fall on the side of that. Mm-hmm. Which I mean, I understand.
Where did that 19?
Yeah.
Once you say 19, don't let a 2 get in there.
Yeah, right.
19 and 17, 19 and 16.
And then know, and then it's like, well, then what about when they're in high school? Is it okay for an 18-year-old or a 17-year-old to date a 15-year-old? At that point, is it's seniors and freshmen?
Ideally,
I mean, if you're not breaking up, then
you would still be together.
You still be together, aging. To where you'll be 20 and that 15-year-old would be a 17.
Well, but you,
or if you're a freshman and your boyfriend's a junior or your girlfriend's a junior or a senior,
I'd say off rip, I'm not encouraging my kid to get into a relationship when she's 15 or he's 15 or 18-year-old. But if it happens, because it can, you're around each other for a long time, you develop that and they've proven that. I'm not gonna be like, no, break up because of that age difference. Because when you get grown, 21 and 24 ain't shit. 31 and 34 ain't nothing. You know what I mean? Like that's really nothing.
Yeah.
Right. And I don't know. I don't want to make it.
But I can understand the. Yeah, go ahead. No, please. No, it's too much.
I'm gonna keep that one.
I can understand. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I'm just remember one of our old topics. We were talking about the topic of the pedophile is your 25-year-old friend that's dating the 18-year-old or some shit. Or
it was a post on the Facebook.
And no, we did a whole topic.
You did a topic based off of that.
Somebody commented in the thing and was trying to call us pedophiles. Remember on the YouTube video? And there was a whole there was a conversation. Somebody was trying to call us pedophiles.
I do remember somebody feeling a type of way about that.
That's why I said I'm not going to say it because I don't want people getting caught. Are y'all trying to say it's okay to date teenagers? No.
Yeah. No. What I was going to say is I understand the discomfort. I have kids, so.
But I think that's kind of unrealistic.
You don't just write it straight off.
Yeah, and I see it seemed like he was married. You know, if he's married.
Who?
The ninja guy.
Yeah, he's married.
So you got a woman. So you gonna go home and return to that woman alone in the room.
Right.
But a single dude, you're not just gonna be like, I'm never gonna be alone with a woman again.
Dr. Disrespect was married. By the way, y'all don't know about this, but the other guy who basically did what Ninja decided not to do.
No, I'm saying if as a married man, that's a great policy to have.
Well, I'm just saying that's not exactly going to exempt you from being.
No. But it makes sense for him to be able to say that because he has a woman that he's returning to home every night.
That was my whole Mike Pence comparison.
Single men ain't gonna be. They want to be alone with women in the room. Right. that's the
Mike Pence
women don't want to be alone in the room.
I don't consider Mike Pence a shining example.
No, but he did.
That's not a bad
speeches though, where he was like, I want to be alone in the room.
That's a little extreme
without mother being there, and mother was his wife. Is what he called his wife.
Yeah.
But that was his whole. Like he won't even be in an office in a space, and he won't be there if his wife is not present. He won't be there. That's why I said.
And vice versa.
It's a trauma response, but I'm not mad at it. You know, protect yourself, especially if you got something more protecting. You know, especially Ninja got all the millions, got his wife, his family. So why would I let this chicken head hot trot young thing try to come up in here and say I did something? I didn't even get nothing. But he's saying I got something, and now she done threw my whole world upside down.
Yeah,
right.
Don't let there be a reason for people to talk.
Right.
I support that.
And if you are that creep, just don't be that creep.
That's true.
And if you're single in that scenario, you gotta move a little more strategic.
Yes, this is 2024. You can't just go up to girls like we used to back in the day, be like, hey, what's up, little shawty?
All Gucci and good Gucci. You can get that up right there.
It's not those times, dog.
It's just similar to that man or bear thing that came up. Where it's like, would you rather be in a room or would you rather be in the forest with a man or a bear? And all the women said, it looked like the men are thinking the bear looks good too. I think we look at the bear and be like,
I'm taking my chance with the bear. Eat some jerky, drink some beer.
Yeah, I'll pick. I guess they'll pick the bear too. That's what they started to say. It's like, well, you're not exactly. Oh,
got a question in there.
Let's see. Is it wrong for a 30-year-old to date a 20-year-old? Technically, no. In today's world,
no. In today's world, they'll try to say it is though. They'll try to make it out to be whoever the 30-year-old
well, if something improper happens between these two people, then they will side with the 20-year-old woman.
Well,
but if it's a man, if it's a 20-year-old boy, I don't think they're going to side.
No, because. What's her name? Drea that used to be on Basketball Wives. She got pregnant by a 19-year-old. She got drugged through. But she got drugged. The way that they do, the way that society usually does men who are 30 dating a 20-year-old, they did that to her, which surprised me because usually, especially the sisterhood, they don't never.
But
come after each other like that.
They already put the blueprint out on that whole dating the young NBA. What's her name? With the Brittany
Renner
Yeah,
shit.
she spilled all the
Predatory.
beans on that hustle.
Yeah.
So
But that's intention. That intention does make
It
it
matters.
predatory.
mhm.
If
matters.
you're
In that boat, I
intentionally
think.
looking for,
Are they together now?
Hmm?
Are they still together?
I don't know, but didn't he play basketball with her son? So I don't know if it would be like she was waiting for him.
Oh wait, no, he's not a basketball. Was he a basketball player? Don't give me that.
Yep.
Don't give me the line.
Was he
I'm
trying
to
I'm-
start something.
We're mixing
Well,
stories.
let me get back.
Am I mixing stories?
Mhm.
Hey, all I'm saying is these older girls is they humping on these young ass athletes and all that stuff, but it's definitely not the same stigma
Mhm.
as a 30-year-old dude talking to a 20-year-old girl.
And I
It's
don't-
not the same
I don't
stigma.
even think it's
Even though
wrong.
it's not and it's
It-
not
it-
even as unnatural as we try to paint it in
Right.
today's society, because young women have always wanted to date
For the security.
older men.
And
Yeah,
vice versa.
young
Men,
niggas
they
is-
want something sexy to look at.
Young niggas is broke.
Now they'll go
Young
for the
niggas
younger
is trying
woman.
to figure out life. We ain't gonna be shit and want to settle down and be that strong, supportive, take care of that maybe 50 years ago.
Hmm.
But today, hell no.
My biggest issue with the point is I don't think the 30 and the 20 gonna have anything in common. I think unless you find these rare occasions where these like kindred spirits meet and they can just vibe like that, I think 20-year-old gonna be on some other shit and the 30-year-old gonna be on shit.
Most of the time, yeah.
And if that works for them, it'll work. Otherwise, y'all just gonna be something to trick off on each other and then be on about y'all day.
Why you can't just have a romantic relationship with them and have like friends and camaraderie or comrades and shit to take care of whatever interest y'all wouldn't share? It's like, dang, huh? Like they're like, why would that
do I
not
have
be?
you around?
Yeah, I was about to say,
Because
why would you want to be
It's
with
a
that
romance thing.
If it's romantic, then why do you need other people to fill in the gaps?
Because
like
he said that what they wouldn't have nothing
I
in
think romance
common.
is only one part of
yeah.
But what I'm saying
a
is,
relationship.
what if you don't need your partner to have
I think
How do
those.
you know?
I
those
think there
kind
are
of
certain.
interests? Like, I don't need my
That-
woman
but that's
to
what I said.
to
I
enjoy
did
going
qualif-
fishing.
I
I
qualified
don't need
that,
my
though.
woman to enjoy going
I qualified
to
that.
do this.
I said if that works for the two people, then
Yeah.
cool. I qualified that.
So in that sense, it would be enough.
If it works for them, it works for them. But I don't think that's going to be the norm for most. I think most would want something, the whole package from their.
We see 87-year-old millionaires marry 30-year-old, 40-year-old.
That's not romance.
What I'm saying is, they ain't worried about having shit in common.
No,
But that's not romance. So you implied that there was romance. Then in this
No,
relationship.
I'm saying,
Yeah.
why wouldn't that be able to be enough if they didn't have anything in common?
If two people agree on it, man, it's enough.
Yeah.
You know that if they agreed on that, it's
Consenting
enough.
adults.
That's what they want to do. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, like, if we're talking about being in love and dating and stuff like that, I don't think that's gonna be
You don't
awesome.
think young girls can fall in love with old niggas?
What about
Not for the long haul. Not for the long haul.
Benjamin
that's most
said,
people
what
these
about
days,
an
they fall in love
what about
with
an
long haul.
18-year-old male dating a 30-year-old woman? I don't think it should be looked at any differently than if the genders were swapped. Like that is, I mean, he's an adult, so people will back off. I think the public opinion will
They'll
be that
still
they
call
back
her
off.
a pedophile.
Yeah, they'll talk
Yeah.
about her though. Yeah, they will
close.
talk about her.
Socially,
But
that's a tough one.
I think if it was the other way around, it would be a much bigger, it would be
It'd be
a much bigger deal.
Yeah,
I know this is random, but can I remind y'all, Girls Gone Wild was huge.
huge.
Most of them girls were 18,
Yeah.
Barely legals.
barely legals.
Yep.
And I know the cameramen weren't 19.
Did they get caught up for all that shit too?
And the people they was partying with didn't all look like
Yeah.
fellow 18-year-olds.
They got caught up for that.
Yeah, there was scandal like a mug. There's
Well,
a documentary on that
Yeah.
shit.
Well, apparently 18 is not fair game anymore.
Caution.
I
Yeah.
think they should change the law then.
You have
yeah.
What's your lowest number?
Me, I'm not trying to entertain nobody that
Aren't there
a
legally?
car.
Oh, well, damn.
You can
That's
go
about
above,
25.
yeah.
Like
right now.
25 at least.
That's appropriate for our age, though. Yeah.
And once you get younger than that, it's like now I'm
It's the
just
same
having
thought for
fun. If anything,
Yeah. So you say the cutoff is 25, then it's like that.
for anything serious or dating
Yeah.
or romance type of potential.
Yeah.
But hey, if I'm just going around and you smash and grab and go grab some food,
Yeah.
Yes.
you
I
be
think-
22 and I don't give a fuck.
Right.
'Cause I don't,
Right.
I'm not trying to be your husband.
Right.
You ain't
Yeah.
trying to be your
And
wife.
also-
If I'm trying to connect with you, unless you're very impressive, it's gonna be like around a 26, 24, 25.
yeah, I've tried
in that
dating
range,
younger
you know,
girls
you know.
when I was
Yeah.
earlier.
And also, I
it
think,
just wouldn't work.
And this is where it gets muddy, but there's also the
legal
the
younger girls, by
the
way.
maturity vibe check as well. In addition to like if somebody just seem like they don't got it all together, or you could be like, no, I can't
You
even
would
mess
whole
with that.
figure it out. bro.
Yeah. Yeah, there's there's judgment too. But you do need to err
You
on
gotta
the
ask
side
for
of,
my permission to leave, man.
Yeah.
Don't-
err on the side of
That part.
you don't need.
err on the side of what's legal. Don't cheat on your wife. And maybe just stay out of the room with I'll just go
Stay
with
out
the
the
ninja.
mix.
Yeah, just go with ninja's policy.
If you got a foundation,
Yeah.
I say if you got a foundation. Sometimes when you ain't got that foundation, you got to get in the
I
mix.
was gonna say if you're trying to find them, you might have to get in the room
You
with
gotta
it.
get in the mix.
Yeah. So that's about all.
But
I
be
can say
respectful,
about it.
be consenting. That's all that is for real.
Yeah.
Like,
Be a responsible adult about it. Really.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Don't
it.
be irresponsible.
That's
I mean, all kind of crazy stuff happening out there nowadays. You don't want to get your name,
still feels
spun out on the
strange
internet.
to
So
me, but I'm not married.
So-
So
let us know in the comments below.
I'm in all the rooms.
Yeah.
No diddy. No diddy.
What do you think is the appropriate? What do you think is the appropriate age gap to date? And also, is Mr. Ninja or Mr. Ninja?
he went to the
Ninja,
door.
Mr.
He went to
Mr.
the
Ninja,
door.
Mr. Ninja, sir, is he out of line? See if he tells if he's being unreasonable. And that's it. Somebody give me the line. There we go. And we're back.
We are back. Thank you, everybody, again. It's another rendition of You Alive.
You alive?
Also, apologies for the terrible streaming connection.
Yeah, we have connection issues.
Yeah, we'll have to figure it out.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to check through this outro so we can get out the way. But thank you again for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, tell somebody, put it on your social media account. Let them know we're trying to grow in this algorithm game.
And we appreciate all the comments too. Y'all
love the game.
Don't be afraid to speak your mind to us.
Yeah.
Challenge us, shout us out, offer your 2 cents, all that. We love that shit.
Yeah, we really do. Yeah, it's nice to hear you guys chime in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So as you chime in, make sure you visit us at our little locations. Make sure you go to 805ent.com. You can find everything there. Where to listen to us on your audio podcast feeds, where to see the videos on YouTube. We got the merch.
We got the merch.
We got that. I know.
Somebody got that.
But you can check out all that there. Anything else we got going on, we'll put it on social medias. We on Facebook and Instagram, all You Alive podcasts. You can find me on my personal one if you want to get in contact for all your graphic needs. Steve Boy Designs. I'm on IG.
Read more slowly, please. Sorry, I was on the wrong page.
There it is. That's me. That's me.
Yeah.
I'll have me there. See what
All right. You can find me at BDana24. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Right here. Oh man. At BDana24 on X, formerly known as Twitter. You can also find me sometimes as Mind of Cal on Twitch, and that's about it. I got other handles, but I'm still working on it.
Mine is at Sir D's. You can Snapchat, Facebook, Twittergram.
Whisper it into the corners of the internet, and he shall come.
As Like, dude, you
got news.
3 times.
The boy's Brandon as well. He's Brandon is on point. He's across the board the same. You know what I'm saying? I know.
Kind of backfires though when they try to connect on my account. Be like, is this you?
Hold on, mind your business. This is for something else.
Right. But yes. Find me. I'm on there every day.
Yes, sir.
There.
And shout out to all the friends of the podcast. You know, we always give a shout out to our brother Maury. We keep trying to get him back on the show. Shout out to Kyron. I believe we saw him in the.
And one more thing.
And V.
Shout out. Yes, sir.
To any of the listeners that get confused by our double releases as something, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. If YouTube, I'll release it as a podcast, and I'll release the podcast as a whole thing. So yeah, I'm trying to get that straight now too. So for anybody that has watched this and been like, why does this have no? Somebody commented and was like, why does this have no video?
Some of them is the audio.
It does have video, but
you get it. Some of them is the audio.
Some of them are the audio. You can
like
tell.
The audio version too. You can find, we legit. I'm telling y'all, we on the Apple Podcast, we on the Google. Is it still Google Podcast? We on Amazon. Wherever you get the podcast, we there. We legit with it.
Yeah. Shout out to Vincent. Said he loved the show. We appreciate it. We appreciate you, brother. Yeah, and thank you for showing up and chiming in tonight. It was nice.
And sticking through the choppiness.
Sticking through it. Thanks to everybody.
You know, we do gotta. I got some push-ups to knock out. We'll get that uploaded.
Yeah, we'll do that right now. Yeah,
do it right now.
After this wrap up.
And then only got one more set.
What?
I ain't got no.
We won't go there. We won't go there. We'll start to build video evidence first.
But shoot, that has been another great episode.
You were live.
And we
out of here. Because it's slow in the tick.
After these messages.
Maybe.
Hey, look, man.
We're still here, you know.
All right. Ready?